probably 16 years ago, I give it away. He went back working for a living, an honest living. Yeah. And so that would have been there. Like now I've come back into him again, so he's always had the ability, but he's just very immature or silly, whatever you want to call it. He's just like a teenage kid. But I've noticed the last probably month and a half, 2 months, he's settled down and doing a lot of things, more things correctly in his races and that, and I just hope it just keeps getting better and better, you know, because the dog, he's always been able to gallop, always. From the first time I started mucking around with him after he'd been spelled and that, I had him here, probably the first 2 months I had him and another dog I had with him there. I'd say once a week I'd come up from the kennels there and I'd say to Vicky, I'm ringing Steve up, I said, I can't cop these anymore. They just like two wild animals they were, but and just over the top, you know, like and weren't thinking of what they were doing and that, but as soon as I started putting them up to straight and things like that, it sort of overrode the stupidity in them, I suppose, with the keep him and that. But yeah, no, everywhere I went with him and that, he's always gone like the times you'd expect a reasonable dog and that. Well, actually the first time I actually give him a post at Albion Park, I think he went 24-24, which is just enormous for a pup, you know. And away he'd go, you know, do something stupid, or if he was in behind him, he, instead of working his way through the field and that, he'd just either go straight over the top of the dog or something like that. But the last few runs, and like I said, and even his attitude here at home and that, he's settled down, and I'm just hoping it's just not a flash in the pan sort of thing, you know. Them good dogs and that, usually they've got the attitude, they're professionals, you know. But I'm just hoping it's just starting to click with him, you know. It's taken a long time, but we can only hope. Yeah, no, over the moon, he come out real well, and Greg Stella's dog laid on him. They were, well, the pair of them were bumping each other for probably the, you know, 50 or 60 metres, first 50 or 60 metres and that. And then he just knuckled down and blew, you know, like got away from the sixth dog and that. And his best effort, like his best work at Capalaba is the last section, you know, like he's very strong. A couple of years ago, if you said you're a racer for $25,000 to the winner for a race at Capalaba, mate, you would have thought you had rocks in your head, you know. But the prize money in Queensland now, it's you know, it could be better, but mate, it's still enormous at the moment, you know. Well, it is, it's a group race now, so, you know, that's what you aim up for all the time, you know, to win the better races, and a group race, you know, that's even, you know, a bit more icing on the cake, you know. So, but no, Capalaba, mate, it's run by an enormous bunch of people down there, and I've got to give a shout out to Erin Cameron, like, mate, she goes over and above, and I think she's one of the ones that sort of with the social media is one of the first ones to actually push to show what a good nature the greyhounds have got with her social media side of the thing, you know, like Johnny Catton down there. No, it's going gangbusters down there. Since I've been back in dogs and that, I've had an association with Steve Williams, and you know, it's just gone from there. He's just given me his dog, like whatever dogs that have been available at the time, sort of thing, and that's just how it is. I just train for Steve. It's just the one owner, you know. You got no hassles with anybody. Steve's on the same sort of wavelength as me. So yeah, no, it just works out well, both of us. So Steve does all the breeding and the rearing and the breaking in and that, and then he just palms them out to whoever wants to take them to train, you know. And one thing led to another. I just struck up a friendship with Steve, and I said I'd probably be coming back into him again, and that if he wanted, you know, if somewhere down the track he wanted to give me a dog and that, and that's how it all evolved, sort of thing, you know. All I just want to, you know, give a rap to Steve Williams, mate, like the amount of dogs he's got, the money he pours into the animals and stuff like that, mate, he deserves every success he got.